This is SEMA Central. I'm Kevin Ostie here at the 2017 SEMA show in Las Vegas, Nevada, joined by SEMA's President and CEO, Mr. Chris Kersting.
Hey, Kevin.
Chris,
great to see you, man.
Great to see you too, and congratulations on another tremendous event here at the SEMA show.
Here we go again.
Absolutely.
It's just amazing. I think this year we probably have the most exhibitors we've ever had. We say that over and over again, but I'm telling you, this industry never fails to show up, and we're starting to run out of space, so now the way they compete with one another is to show up with even more creativity and energy than ever before, so you really see that at this show this year.
It's remarkable, and I think you've got such a great point that every year they say, recently, you know, this has been the biggest ever and bigger, and what are we gonna do next year? And then you come here and it's like, oh my gosh, the lid's coming off the pot.
Well, I'll tell you, it allows us to put the focus on the quality of the show. And there are so many different ways that we can help these exhibitors come up with all kinds of great ways to display what they're doing. You know, the focus of this show, it's a marketplace for automotive innovation, and these companies work hard all year to bring new products to the show. All these buyers, all the retailers, the WDs who are here, they want to see those new products, and our new product showcase has been such a great feature. This year, bigger, more impressive than ever, and because of that, more and more people are seeing that stuff, and that means more and more of these products are going to get out there to the people who love their cars and trucks, buy this stuff.
Well, you mentioned the creativity of how they're displaying it. What I think is always fascinating is the creativity and the breadth and the variety of products they're coming up with.
Yeah, I mean, it's such an amazing thing when you think about the matter that every Monday these guys show up at work and they've got to take a pretty well-engineered product that comes off an assembly line and do something to make it better, and year after year to come up with those innovations. And I tell you, it's oftentimes the newer companies that come up with the coolest stuff. We try to make sure that there's always room at this show for new first-time exhibiting companies. And at our New Products Award this year, 3 of the companies that received those awards were first-time exhibiting companies.
Really?
How cool is that?
That is super cool, and I think in some ways it's analogous to a direction that this organization and the industry needs to go, and that's to reach newer people and reach younger people.
Yeah, you know, the board of directors at SEMA has been focused the last couple of years on a youth initiative. It goes in a couple different paths. We're trying to encourage career opportunities for young people in our industry. I think this year our student program has grown to about 1,600 students altogether in different programs who are here. Trying to introduce them, let them get a chance to see the cool things that they can do to apply their interest in a career path with what you would have to call the most exciting end of the automotive industry. So we have that going on. We also have a deep reach to even younger kids going into the sort of the middle school level to awaken the car bug, get them really fired up about cars and trucks, and eventually come to this industry either to work or just to be enthusiasts and to enjoy the products that all these guys make, enjoy the automotive lifestyle that's kind of celebrated here at the SEMA show.
I know it's always fun when you work in this industry and you tell people what you do for a living. They always light up, you know, oh, you got the coolest job, or I'd love to do what you do, because you know, the automotive industry reaches people that have personal experiences with cars. It could be a new car, it could be an old car, but everybody seems to have a story, and it's associated with passions and hobbies, and if you can work in that space, well, I think you win.
Yeah, you know, we kind of almost even overuse the term passion, but what that really means is that folks find their way to work in this industry because they really loved cars and trucks to begin with. And I think when you have that core excitement about the stuff that you're doing for a living, you just rise up. Whatever it is that you're doing, you do better with it, you have more energy for it, and oh my gosh, I think we have about 170, 180,000 people here at the show this year, and almost all of them fit that mold, and you can feel it.
It's incredible. But amazing as this is, SEMA is more than just this show. I mean, there's the other 360 days of year that you're still busy.
Yeah, so a lot of people know, we're a trade association. They don't think they necessarily know what that means. We are certainly best known for the SEMA show that we put on here, but SEMA does all sorts of things to help these businesses grow and prosper. We've got programs. We've got the SEMA Garage, which is a product development center, helping these companies learn how to use new technologies, be more efficient, be able to integrate their products easily with the new technology that's on cars and trucks. We've got education programs, so professional development. Here at the show, we offer a lot of professional development programs. We have a government affairs program that was really one of the reasons that SEMA got started in the beginning, to take care of this industry in the States and in Washington, D.C., looking out for laws and regulations that could have an impact on either the hobby or on these guys running businesses. And that program today is more important than ever before. A lot of folks out there know we have legislation pending in Congress right now. We call it the RPM Act. About a year and a half ago, the EPA, more or less out of nowhere, decreed that it's illegal to modify a street vehicle to use in motorsports competition. And our industry, the enthusiasts, responded in a huge way. We introduced this legislation. It's set up to make clear under the law, the Clean Air Act, that there is this allowance for modifying vehicles to take them racing and to make and sell the parts that help people do that. And we've been doing real well with the legislation. The industry helped us get a tremendous amount of co-sponsorship with the lawmakers in Congress, but now it's time to move it through. And so periodically we're going to be putting out the action alert when we need that big push to get members of Congress to focus to support passage of the RPM Act. So we appreciate everybody's help so far. We aren't done yet, and hang in there with us, keep supporting it.
It was an unbelievable thing to hear that was proposed. And
yeah, really surprising.
It ruffled all of our feathers, and we were so happy to see that SEMA was able to organize a response and present. And the important thing, like you said, is for member companies and people that just like this hobby to get involved and make their voice heard.
Yeah. It's, you know, as I said, it was one of the original reasons that SEMA was founded. Not one of these companies can have the kind of voice that all these companies together can bring. And that was a first big step for us, was to be able to unite the industry voice. But now we've also been able to go out to the public, to all the enthusiasts. We built this incredible grassroots network we call the SEMA Action Network, that's made up of car clubs and gearheads all over the country. And those guys are hugely responsible for the big push that helps us get this done too. So we thank and appreciate those guys as well.
It's outstanding. Well, we appreciate all the efforts of SEMA. Chris, congratulations again.
Yeah,
thanks for coming by and reminding us to stay active but still enjoy the show here in Vegas for the 2017 SEMA show.